Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Gun of the Week. We're down on the range with the Springfield Armory Hellcat in 380 ACP. Recently released, this is a slightly less powerful caliber than the traditional 9mm that's been available since 2019. You may be asking yourself, well, why would you want the 380 when you have the 9mm? And that's an excellent question. And it comes down to basically recoil. 9mm in a small gun like the Hellcat, it's not terrible recoil, but it can be significant, and the recoil spring needed to handle a 9mm in a gun this small is pretty stout. When my mother, who I won't tell you her age because she'll kill me, when she was looking for a personal protection firearm, she checked a bunch of small 9mm pistols and she could not rack the slide. She ended up actually going with, ironically, a snubnose revolver. I wish the Hellcat 380 had been around when she was looking, because it is much, much easier to rack this slide than the 9mm. Other than that, other than the chambering, the guns are identical. They're the same length, they're the same width, they're the same height, they have the same capacity. You have a flush fit 11-round magazine and a slightly extended 13-round magazine. The ejection port is one of the only differences in the two guns. The magazines are slightly different. This is a purpose-built 380. It's not a 9mm magazine that just has a little block put in it. It's thoughtful engineering to make the 380 its own. Most holster fits for the 9mm Hellcat will work on the 380. The only caveat is if the holster indexes on the ejection port, you should check with the holster manufacturer. If it indexes on the trigger guard, you're good to go. I've tried close to a dozen holsters, all for the 9mm Hellcat. They all work for the 380 Hellcat. You'll notice up top, this is the OSP version. This is optics ready. You pop the cover plate off and any optic with the RMSC footprint will work. It's super easy to install. On the range, you're really gonna notice the difference between the two calibers. I ran a series of drills when I wrote this up for American Rifleman, and I was faster and more accurate with the 380 than with the 9mm. Not a big surprise, but it's worth thinking about. 9mm is more powerful, but if you're faster and more accurate with the 380, ammunition's making leaps and bounds. It's not as big of a gap as it used to be. More information on the Springfield Armory Hellcat and 380 ACP, visit springfield-armory.com. And of course, stay tuned to AmericanRifleman.org for more Guns of the Week.